What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to the Diablo Research Institution. I appreciate you guys for coming by. Like this damn video if you will. Subscribe to the page. And swat that bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my channel members and patrons. Links in the description below. May your finances be blessed. And may you have many wives. So what we have here is a barbarian that I have been anticipating for a long time. I am using not only a rare sword, one of which I think needs a few boosts in D2R because it really sucks big you-know-what. But I've also made a small modification to it that I think is very important. This is the modification that I think Blizzard should make to this sword, along with several other items in the game, to make them just a bit more viable. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Grandfather sword. Colossus blade. So what I did is I made this thing ethereal because it's unable to roll ethereal for whatever reason, along with several other uniques that innately have the indestructible mod on them, aside from maybe Ethereal Edge. Which, is that a repair mod or is it an indestructible mod? I can't remember. But nonetheless, I think this should be able to run ethereal as well. It's not going to make it as good as Grief. It's probably not even going to make it in par with Breath of the Dying or Death. You could have one socket in it still, and put a low rune in it like what I just did to add 20% Deadly Strike. But I don't think it's overpowered. With that being said, look at the damage. 129 to 561 one-handed damage here on a level 89 Barbarian. Oh my god, and look at the two-handed damage. 304 to 824. So what's the whirlwind two-handed? Two-handed the whirlwind is 7,500. One-handed the whirlwind is 5,300. Yeah, but it's quite a hog, I would say, when this thing is maxed out like this and ethereal. But let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think items like Grandfather and Doombringer, Tyrael's Might, Storm Shield, do you think those items should be able to run ethereal? Again, I don't think it's going to make them overpowered. So I think it's definitely a worthy endeavor. But nonetheless, Grandfather gives 250% enhanced damage. It gives a very interesting mod here, similarly to Windforce. The plus to maximum damage based on character level. So in my case, I'm level 89. And it is giving plus 222 damage to maximum damage. So it gets fine like wine as your character ages. I really like those items, like Windforce, where you level up and you can just do a little tiny bit more damage. It's just all the more worth leveling and pressing on to that higher level when using such items. 50% bonus to attack rating, 20% deadly strike from the low rune, 20 to all attributes, and plus 80 to life. So let's see what the damage is like here. I did make a few other gear changes. I'll show you those in just a minute. But basically, this guy's doing 83% deadly strike per hand, 30% or 50% chance crushing blow, and 10% chance of open wounds. So a pretty nice setup here. And let's start in the Frigid Highlands, where there are no demons or undead surrounding the two uniques anyway. So I'm not going to be able to take advantage of my demon damage here. Okay, it's not that bad. Here's some demons. Yeah, so the demons are going to get demolished because of the laying of hands. And now, let's go up to Shank, who is a demon. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to obliterate him. And what's the chance to hit? 93% chance. 88% chance with Whirlwind to hit the slingers. Okay, so let's jump into the midst of things. Berserk him a couple times. 2 hits and he's down. Ooh, protector shield. Let's take a look, but I'll show you the gear in just a minute here. Oh, nice. Exile base, if only it were all res. But first off, let's go try the trap now. So, as you can see here, it's not crazy powerful. There's really no reason why they shouldn't make Grandfather capable of running ethereal as well. It would just be all the more interesting in finding one and hoping that you do get that roll. I don't believe I've ever actually found one. So it is pretty damn rare. All the more reason why they should just make it a little better. Holy shit. Yeah, so this is actually quite viable here. Okay, is there a physical immune? Just stone skin. No problem. So, on this character, I have 3 attack rating Grand Charms. 1, 2, 3. He just really could use them. Let's see what his AR is without them. Goes down quite a bit to 9,000. So, then all the way up to 12,500 with them. So I have Laying of Hands Gloves, 20 IS, 50% damage to demons, fire is 50. Raven Frost for the Cannot Be Frozen, the Dex, the nice AR, some cold damage. Then you get the Life Leech, the MDR, and the damage reduction from String of Ears. Just one of my favorite belts. A cheap way of getting Mana Leech right here, Mantled Heal. I could have a nice rare ring, but I just wanted to put this thing on for budget purposes, I guess. Goal Riders, the Crushing Blow, Deadly Strike, Open Wounds, and the Run Walk, and High Lord's Wrath. Now, I can't quite recall if on gear IES applies to Whirlwind or not. I just don't remember. So, but you do, of course, take advantage of the Deadly Strike with this. So there's that. And then I popped on G-Face instead of the Ariats just for a little bit more damage. You get the 15% chance Deadly Strike and 35% chance of a Crushing Blow with it. And Fortitude. Which adds quite a bit of damage here. Goes from 3,600 to 5,300 Whirlwind damage. Alright, so let's see how well this Barbarian can do the Chaos Sanctuary. And I do have a teleport staff. So we'll make our way over to the seals. I think I have Howl. Oh, I don't have Howl hotkeyed. Nice, it's a lot faster now. A lot faster with the teleport. Alright, on our way to Nacho Libre. Where's he at? Where's that thick boy? Got him. Alright, nothing good so far. Yeah, pretty fast chaos run. Okay, so let's see how he deals with this trash right here. Here's another physical immune. So let's berserk him. Yeah, not bad. But style points for using these things, which is primarily the reason as to why I think it needs a buff. Grandfather's just pretty cool sword. It was a Diablo 1 item. In Diablo 1, it was a two-handed sword that by any character was actually wielded one-handedly. Unlike the one in D2 where it's a two-handed sword where only the Barbarian can hold it with one hand, because he can do that with all two-handed swords. So just kind of interesting how it was in D1. Classic item. Oh. Woe Stave? I think that's what that is. Let's find out. Collector's item. Some slow target, maybe? Jeez, nice. 50% chance open wounds. Freezes target, slows target by 50%, and negative 50 monster defense per hit. Nice item to find early on. Alright, let's see how well this fares against Diablo. Jeez, look at that. Holy shit. Yeah, really, it chopped him away pretty fast. Yep. So I would say that's pretty impressive. But yeah, again, I'm curious what you guys have to say about that. should this item be able to roll ethereal? In addition to that, I think it should have a few other mods, or give us the ability to corrupt or slam items, or whatever you want to call it, to where we can roll multiple sockets in here with a risk. You know, things like that I think would make it a lot more interesting. But let me know what your thoughts are. What should be changed for Grandfather, or at the least, should the damn thing be able to roll ethereal? Curious what you guys have to say about that, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace be with you.